dust hums on a midnight floor. Ledger waiting by the swinging door. I weigh my words like a worn-out scale, cut the truth from a crooked tale. No wildfire sermons, no crowd to please, just rules I carve from the backcountry breeze. If grace needs shoulders, I'll take the weight, with a blade that don't bend to fade, the blade that don't break, don't brag, don't shake. It don't shout loud for the law to take. It slides through the lies like a river singing, keeps my soul where my hands stay clean. Some folks smile with a practiced grin, blessing sin just to let it in. But I count a deal by the blood it costs, not the shine on a promise lost. When mercy leans till the frame starts groaning, I brace it up so it keeps on holding. If truth cuts deep but it ain't me, I got it with a blade kept clean. The blade that don't break, don't bend, don't fake. It won't dance pretty for a crowd to take. It trims the greed from the in-between, leaves a spine where the heart stays keen. When anger snaps, when pride runs red, when lies turn thick and the trail goes dead, I split the noise from the things worth keeping, turn the roar to a low and sleeping. I don't cut quick just to make a scene, I carve a path through what might have been. When mercy needs a harder lean, I reach for the blade kept clean, the blade that don't break, that steady ache, carves the truth from the haze and fade. When love must draw the final line, that's the steel that stands with mine. Footsteps echo where the dawn runs thin, old debts whisper on the way back in. I sort the truth like a cattle brand, burn what's false with a steady hand. No bright parade, no glorious sign, just mile-long codes I call mine. If mercy stumbles worn and rough, I brace it up when the road gets tough. I draw my lines in the dust, where the good men stand and the lost ones trust, where a clean heart rides through the smoke and rust. Yeah, I draw bargain with a shining grin. Sell a blessing just to reel you in, but I'd price a deal by the weight it throws, not the shine on a story someone chose. When truth runs hot like a breaking chain, I hold it firm, let it bite my name. If love needs edges sharp but fair, I'll cut it true through the dirty air. I draw my lines in the dust where the liars hide and the strong don't fuss. When the world goes cheap and the nights go rough, I still draw my lines in the dust. When anger storms like a busted gate and pride comes rolling in thick with hate, I sift the rage from the things worth keeping, slow that thunder to a calm wind sleeping. I don't swing steel for a little fame, I carve what's real from a crooked game. When mercy needs a backbone strong, my blade knows where it belongs. I draw my lines in the dust where the quiet ones earn the right to trust, where the truth don't bend when the wind kicks up. Still I draw my lines in the dust. Night rolls in on a beaten trail, coyotes preach from a rusted rail. I walk slow where the fences lean, marking deals by the space between. No choir rise, no silver tongue, just a withered code I learn young. If mercy buckles, worn and spun, I hold the line till the job gets done. Out here, where the truth don't run, where the liars blame and the thieves look stunned, where a clean heart cuts like a setting sun. Yeah, this is where the truth don't run. Some men smile with a borrowed face, selling hope like a one-card ace. But I price worth by the bones it lifts, not the gold in a gambler's grips. When justice sighs like a tired mare, I steady reins, keep the pulling fair. If love needs iron, quiet and clear, I sharpen edges no one hears. Out here, where the truth don't run, where the weak fall hard and the bold stay numb, where the dust speaks loud when the day like a half-broke wheel, and pride rides in with a tempered steel. I strip the noise from the things worth saving, turn the storm to a low wind lane. I don't cut deep just to carve my name. I shave the false from a crooked claim. When mercy shakes with the weight it bears, I brace its spine with the trades I spare. Out here where the truth don't run, where the night burns cold and the oath stays one, where the lost find breath when the lies come undone. Yeah, this is where the truth dust kicks up where the long road bends. Old names rise with the ghost warm winds. I don't talk loud when the deal turns thin. I'll let the truth do the cutting in. No barroom choir, no hero claim, just a weathered soul that won't trade shame. If mercy shakes when the load gets dire, I hold it steady. Mercy wears iron. 'Cause mercy wears iron out here. Not ribbons, not cheers. It stands when the law disappears, when the smoke hides faces and doubt draws near. Mercy wears iron out here. Some men smile with a preacher's pitch, selling grace like a traveling switch. But I weigh worth by the scars it leaves, not the shine of a tale that thieves. When justice crawls like a busted wheel, I push it forward on tempered steel. If love needs grit where the heart gets tired, I give it strength. Mercy wears iron. 'Cause mercy wears iron out here, where the lost walk clear and the quiet don't bow to fear. When the truth cuts slow, but the cut is sincere. Mercy wears iron out here. When anger swells like a rising flood, and pride tastes sweet like a drop of blood, I sift the rage from the things worth holding, keep the fire small and the edge from folding. And I don't cut deep just to prove my worth. I carve out space for the honest earth. When grace must stand through the night grows dire, that's when you'll see mercy wears iron. Yeah, mercy wears iron out here, where the cold runs sheer, and a clean heart's rare as a frontier deer. If the world needs steel to stay true, not die, mercy wears iron out here. Gravel shifts where the long night leans, footprints fade into outlaw scenes. I move slow where the fences fail, marking truth like a branded trail. No loud decree, no preacher's cry, just a simple code I won't let die. If mercy trembles thin and real, I'll steady it, 'cause the quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel, not for show, not to wound, just to cut what the noise can heal. When the world goes crooked and the dark turns real, trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. Some men grin with a borrowed face, settling grace like a card shark's chase. But I count cost by the weight it bears, not the shine selling off nightmares. When justice crawls on a broken wheel, I'll lift it up with a tempered feel. If love needs borders soft but real, I draw them clean. The quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel, where the weak get pushed and the strong won't kneel, when lies turn heavy and the truth won't deal. Trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. When anger snaps like a tethered rein, and pride hums warm like a shot of pain, I scrape the rust from the things worth keeping. Let old storms fall to a slow wind sleeping. I don't swing sharp for a hero's name. I shave the false from a crooked game. When grace grows thin, when hope turns pale, I brace the line. The quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel. Not to claim, not to steal, but to hold what the lost can feel. When the long night threatens to break the deal, trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. Boot tread whispers on a broken plank. Night rolls in like an empty tank. I count the miles by the weight they drag, sorting truths from another man's brag. No torchlight crowds, no silver fame, just a code I carve without a name. If mercy shakes like a fence half through, I brace it firm where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where a clean heart fights what the dark runs through, where a single line holds a world askew. This is where the quiet cuts true. Some folks talk with a borrowed soul, sail in peace with a hidden toll. But I judge worth by the scars it saves, not the shine on a deal that caves. When justice groans like an old boxcar, I push it steady mile by mile, not far. If love needs iron in the shaded groove, I lend my hand where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where the liars grin and the warns stay blue, where truth stands cold but it still breaks through. This is where the quiet cuts true. When anger hums like a wire on fire, pride talks sweet like a false desire, I sift the heat from the things worth keeping, let the storm lie down like a hound dog sleeping. I don't draw steel for a name to shout, I trim the bluff from the world's worn doubt. When grace needs bones just to make it through, I hold the line where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where the worn find breath and the bold renew, where a lone man stands when the wild winds brew. This is where the quiet cuts true. Scrape echoes on a tar black floor. Deals drifting through a half-cracked door. I weigh my words like a blacksmith scale, hammer truth till the lies turn pale. No crowd to bless, no stage light grin, just the rules I keep carved in skin. If mercy leans where the strong men quit, I square it up with the edge I fit. 'Cause out here, edges made of midnight hold the line when the dawn ain't right, where a man's clean heart is his only life. Yeah, we carry edges made of midnight. Smiling wide just to draw you in, but I judge worth by the hurt it spared, not the shine of a truth no one dares. When justice groans like a rust-worn beam, I lift it slow with a quiet scene. If love needs steel where the nights get tight, I give it form in the fading light. 'Cause out here, edges made of midnight cut the noise from a false man's plight, where the weak find bones and the lost stay tied. Trust in edges made of midnight. When anger snaps like a wire run wild, and pride talks big like a reckless child, I separate heat from the heart worth keeping, calm the storm till it falls to sleeping. I don't swing sharp just to wear a crown, I trim the dark from a dying town. When grace runs thin and the stakes ignite, I brace the world with a quiet bite. Yeah, out here, edges made of midnight stand their ground through a hard man's fight, where the truth walks slow but the truth walks right. We live by edges made of midnight. Blue dust settles where the long roads meet, moon hangs low like a judge's seat. I weigh the truth in a callous palm, cut the noise till the world turns calm. No loud decree, no righteous shine, just a worn out code I call mine. If mercy shakes on a fraying spine, I hold it steady. When the quiet draws the line, 'cause when the quiet draws the line, the good man's edge is a thin design. No shout, no glare, just an honest sign. Right stands firm when the quiet draws the line. Some men grin with a silver tongue, selling grace cheap to the weak and young. But I judge weight by the bones it saves, not the shine on a trader's waves. When justice crawls like an injured steer, I walk it home through the dust and fear. If love needs grit just to still a line, I lend it steel. When the quiet draws the line, the quiet draws the line, truth stands tall where the lies unwind. In the cold of night or the heat, it's fine. The world learns slow when the quiet draws the line. Anger sparks like a flint too dry, pride burns hot with a reckless lie. I split the flame from the fuel beneath, let the smoke float off like a drifting wreath. I don't cut deep for a crowd's applause, I carve out space for the truer cause. When grace grows thin and the dark won't sign, I brace the edge. When the quiet draws the line, yeah, when the quiet draws the line, it ain't for fame and it ain't for shine. It's the bone deep oath in a life that's mine. I stand my ground when the quiet draws the line. Floorboards whisper where the night runs thin, old debts rattle like a snake within. I sift the truth
through a leathered hand. Cut the lies to a shape I can stand. No loud salvation, no hero's cry, just a coat I keep when the winds run dry. If mercy trembles at the weight of sin, I hold it steady. Mercy done in shadows, not in skin. Yeah, mercy done in shadow, where the strong walk slow and the lost man follows, where the truth cuts clean through the dirt it swallows. That's mercy done in shadows. Some trade grace for a pocket shine, blessing wrong just to toe the line. But I price worth by the pain it spares, not the song someone swears it wears. When justice lives on a busted wheel, I lean it straight with a tempered feel. If love needs bones when the dark runs hollow, I guard its path. Mercy done in shadow. Yeah, mercy done in shadow, where the weak speak soft and the heart stay follow, where a good man's oath cuts deep but shallow. Mercy done in shadow. When anger storms like a drunk sunrise, and pride starts preaching with borrowed lies, I scrape the fire from the coal beneath. Let what's real show its weathered teeth. I don't swing sharp for a name to claim, I shave the falls from a crooked game. When grace needs iron just to stand tomorrow, I give it form. Mercy done in shadows. Yeah, mercy done in shadows, where the night holds truth that the daylight narrows, where the broken heal in a quiet furrow. That's mercy done in shadows.
Gravel hums under worn-out boots. Night shakes loose from the canyon roots. I read the truth in the way things drag, stripped the shine from a coward's brag. No stage struggle light, no courtroom roar, just the oath I carved on a cellar door. If mercy quivers when the cold wind takes, I hold it firm with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes. No roar, no rage, just the line it stays, where the bold find bones and the weak hearts break. That's the cut only silence makes. Some men talk with a polished lie, selling hope cheap as a lullaby. But I judge truth by the scars it spares, not the gloss on a crowd's blank stares. When justice leans like a busted rail, I brace it straight with a tempered nail. If love needs steel where the daylight shakes, I give it shape with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes, where the dirt tells stories and the dawn awakes, where the truth stays still and the false unravels. That's the cut only silence makes. Flares like a coal gone wild, and pride runs hot like a spoiled child. I scrape the blaze from the fuel beneath, let the fire shrink to a breathless wreath. I don't draw steel for a showman's crown, I shave the dark from a dying town. When grace grows thin and the roadbed aches, I hold the line with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes, where the heart holds fast and the soul remains. When the world turns crooked and the daylight fakes, trust the cut only silence makes.
Boot dust hums on a midnight floor, ledger waiting by the swinging door. I weigh my words like a worn-out scale, cut the truth from a crooked tale. No wildfire sermons, no crowd to please, just rules I carve from the backcountry breeze. grace needs shoulders, I'll take the weight with a blade that don't bend to fate. The blade that don't break, don't brag, don't shake. It don't shout loud for the law to take. It slides through the lies like a river seam. Keeps my soul where my hands stay clean. Some folks smile with a practiced grin, blessing sin just to let it in. But I count a deal by the blood it costs, not to shine on a promise lost. When mercy leans till the frame starts groaning, I brace it up so it keeps on holding. If truth cuts deep but it ain't mean, I got it with a blade kept clean. The blade that don't break, don't bend, don't fade. It won't dance pretty for a crowd to take. It trims the greed from the in-between, leaves a spine where the heart stays keen. When anger snaps, when pride runs red, when lies turn thick and the trail goes dead, I split the noise from the things worth keeping, turn the roar to a low wind sleeping. I don't cut quick just to make a scene, I carve a path through what might have been. When mercy needs a heart to lean, I reach for the blade kept clean. The blade that don't break, that steady ache, carves the truth from the haze and fake. When love must draw the final line, that's the steel that stands with mine. Footsteps echo where the dawn runs thin, old dads whisper on the way back in. I sort the truth like a kettle brand, burn what's false with a steady hand. No bright parade, no glorious sign, just mile-long codes I call mine. If mercy stumbles worn and rough, I brace it up when the road gets tough. I draw my lines in the dust, where the good men stand and the lost ones trust, where a clean heart rides through the smoke and rust. Yeah, I draw my lines in the dust. Some folks bargain with a shining grin, sell a blessing just to reel you in. But I price a deal by the weight it throws, not the shine on a story someone chose. When truth runs hot like a breaking chain,
I hold it firm, let it bite my name. If love needs edges sharp but fair, I'll cut it true through the dirty air. I draw my lines in the dust, where the liars hide and the strong don't fuss. When the world goes cheap and the nights go rough, I still draw my lines in the dust. I sift the rage from the things worth keeping, slow that thunder to a calm wind sleeping. I don't swing steel for a little fame, I carve what's real from a crooked game. When mercy needs a backbone strong, my blade knows where it belongs. I draw my lines in the dust, where the quiet ones earn the right to trust, where the truth don't bend when the wind kicks up. Still I draw my lines in the dust.
Night rolls in on a beaten trail, coyotes preach from a rusted rail. I walk slow where the fences lean, marking deals by the space between. No choir eyes, no silver tongue, just a weathered code I learned young. If mercy buckles, worn and spun, I hold the line till the job gets done. Out here, where the truth don't run, where the liars blame and the thieves look stunned, where a clean heart cuts like a setting sun. Yeah, this is where the truth don't run. Some men smile with a borrowed face, selling hope like a one-card ace. But I price worth by the bones it lifts, not the gold in a gambler's grist. When justice sighs like a tired mare, I steady reins, keep the pulling fair. If love needs iron, quiet and clear, I sharpen edges no one hears. Out here, where the truth don't run, where the weak fall hard and the bold stay numb, where the dust speaks loud when the day is done. Yeah, this is where the truth don't run. When anger snaps like a half-broke wheel and pride rides in with a tempered steel, I strip the noise from the things worth saving, turn the storm to a low wind lane. I don't cut deep just to carve my name, I shave the false from a crooked claim. When mercy shakes with the weight it bears, I brace a spine with the trades I spare. Out here, where the truth don't run, where the night burns cold and the oath stays one, where the lost find breath when the lies come undone. Yeah, this is where the truth don't run.
Dust kicks up where the long road bends. Old names rise with the ghost-worn winds. I don't talk loud when the deal turns thin. I let the truth do the cutting in. No barroom choir, no hero claim, just a weathered soul that won't trade shame. If mercy shakes when the load gets dire, I hold it steady. Mercy wears iron. 'Cause mercy wears iron out here. Not ribbons, not cheers. It stands when the law disappears, when the smoke hides faces and doubt draws near. Mercy wears iron out here. Some men smile with the preacher's pitch, selling grace like a traveling switch. But I weigh worth by the scars it leaves, not the shine of a tale that thieves. When justice crawls like a busted wheel, I push it forward on tempered steel. If love needs grit where the heart gets tired, I give it strength. Mercy wears iron. 'Cause mercy wears iron out here, where the lost walk clear, and the quiet don't bow to fear. When the truth cuts slow, but the cut is sincere. Mercy wears iron out here. When anger swells like a rising flood, and pride tastes sweet like a drop of blood, I sift the rage from the things worth holding, keep the fire small and the edge from fold. I don't cut deep just to prove my worth. I carve out space for the honest earth. When grace must stand though the night grows dire, that's when you'll see mercy wears iron. Yeah, mercy wears iron out here, where the cold runs sheer, and a clean heart's rare as a frontier deer. If the world needs steel to stay true, not dire, mercy wears iron out here. Gravel shifts where the long night lingers, footprints fade into outlaw scenes. I move slow where the fences fail, marking truth like a branded trail. No loud decree, no preacher's cry, Just a simple code I won't let die. If mercy trembles thin and real, I steady it, 'cause the quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel, not for show, not to win, just to cut what the noise can't hear. When the world goes crooked and the dark turns real, trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. Some men grin with a borrowed face, selling grace like a card shark's chase. But I count cost by the weight it bears, not the shine selling off nightmares. When justice crawls on a broken wheel, I lift it up with a tempered feel. If love needs borders soft but real, I draw them clean. The quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel, where the weak get pushed and the strong won't kneel. When lies turn heavy and the truth won't deal, trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. When anger snaps like a tethered rein, and pride hums warm like a shot of pain, I scrape the rust from the things worth keeping. Let old storms fall to a slow wind sleeping. I don't swing sharp for a hero's name, I shave the false from a crooked game. When grace grows thin, when hope turns pale, I brace the line. The quiet carries steel. Yeah, the quiet carries steel, not to claim, not to steal, but to hold what the lost can feel. When the long night threatens to break the deal, trust the quiet. The quiet carries steel. Boot tread whispers on a broken plank. Night rolls in like an empty tank. I count the miles by the weight they drag, sorting truths from another man's brag.
No torchlight crowds, no silver fame, just a code I carve without a name. If mercy shakes like a fence half through, I brace it firm where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where a clean heart fights what the dark runs through, where a single line holds a world askew. This is where the quiet cuts true. Some folks talk with a borrowed soul, selling peace with a hidden toll. But I judge worth by the scars it saves, not the shine on a deal that caves. When justice groans like an old boxcar, I push it steady, mile by mile, not far. If love needs iron in the shaded groove, I lend my hand where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where the liars grin and the worn stay blue, where truth stands cold but it still breaks through. This is where the quiet cuts true. When anger hums like a wire on fire, and pride talks sweet like a false desire, I sift the heat from the things worth keeping. Let the storm lie down like a hound dog sleeping. I don't draw steel for a name to shout, I trim the blood from the world's worn doubt. When grace needs bones just to make it through, I hold the line where the quiet cuts true. Out here where the quiet cuts true, where the warm find breath and the bold renew, where a lone man stands when the wild winds brew. This is where the quiet cuts true.
Boot scrape echoes on a tar black floor, deals drifting through a half-cracked door. I weigh my words like a blacksmith scale, hammer truth till the lies turn pale. No crowd to bless, no stage light grin, just the rules I keep carved in skin. If mercy leans where the strong men quit, I square it up with the edge I fit. 'Cause out here edges made of midnight hold the line when the dawn ain't right. midnight. Some men talk with a velvet sin, smiling wide just to draw you in. But I judge worth by the hurt it spares, not the shine of a truth no one dares. When justice groans like a rust-worn beam, I lift it slow with a quiet seam. If love needs steel where the nights get tight, I give it form in the fading light. 'Cause out here edges made of midnight cut the noise from a false man's bite, where the weak find bones and the lost stay tight. We trust in edges made of midnight. Snaps like a wire run wild, and pride talks big like a reckless child. I separate heat from the heart worth keeping, calm the storm till it falls to sleeping. I don't swing sharp just to wear a crown, I trim the dark from a dying town. When grace runs thin and the stakes ignite, I brace the world with a quiet bite. Yeah, out here edges made of midnight stand their ground through a hard man's fight, where the truth walks slow but the truth walks right. We live by edges made of midnight.
Boot dust settles where the long roads meet. Moon hangs low like a judge's seat. I weigh the truth in a calloused palm, cut the noise till the world turns calm. No loud decree, no righteous shine, just a worn out code I call mine. If mercy shakes on a frail spine, I hold it steady. When the quiet draws a line, 'cause when the quiet draws a line, a good man's shout, no glare, just an honest sign. Pride stands firm when the quiet draws a line. Some men grin with a silver tongue, selling grace cheap to the weak and young. But I judge weight by the bones it saves, not the shine on a trader's waves. When justice crawls like an injured steer, I walk it home through the dust and fear. If love needs grit just to still a lie, I lend it steel. When the quiet draws a line, yeah, when the quiet draws a line, truth stands tall where the lies unwind. In the cold of night or the heat, it's fine. The world learns slow when the quiet draws the line. When anger sparks like a flint too dry, and pride burns hot with a reckless lie, I split the flame from the fuel beneath, let the smoke float off like a drifting reed. I don't cut deep for a crowd's applause, I carve out space for the truer cause. When grace grows thin and the dark won't sign, I brace the edge. When the quiet draws a line, yeah, when the quiet draws a line, it ain't for fame and it ain't for shine. It's the bone deep oath in a life that's mine. I stand my ground when the quiet draws a line. Floorboards whisper where the night runs thin, old debts rattle like a snake within. I sift the truth through a leathered hand, cut the lies to a shape I can stand. No loud salvation, no hero's cry, just a code I keep when the winds run dry. If mercy trembles at the weight of sin, I hold it steady, mercy done in shadows, not in skin. mercy done in shadows, where the strong walk slow and the lost man follows, where the truth cuts clean through the dirt it swallows. That's mercy done in shadows. Some trade grace for a pocket shine, blessing wrong just to toe the line. But I price worth by the pain it spares, not the song someone swears it wears. When justice limps on a busted wheel, I lean it straight with a tempered feel. If love needs bones when the dark runs hollow, I guard its path, mercy done in shadows. Yeah, mercy done in shadows, where the weak speak soft and the heart stay fallow, where a good man's own cuts deep but shallow. Mercy done in shadows. When anger storms like a drunk sunrise, and pride starts preaching with borrowed lies, I scrape the fire from the coal beneath, and let what's real show its weathered teeth. I don't swing sharp for a name to claim, I shave the false from a crooked game. When grace needs iron just to stand tomorrow, I give it form, mercy in shadows. Yeah, mercy done in shadows, where the night holds true, that the daylight narrows, where the broken heal in the quiet furrows. That's mercy done in shadows. Gravel homes under worn out boots, night shakes loose from the canyon roofs. I read the truth in the way things drag, strip the shine from a coward's brag. No stage struck light, no courtroom road, just the oath I carved on a cellar door. If mercy quivers when the cold wind
I hold it firm with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes. No roar, no rage, just a line it stays. Where the bold find bones and the weak hearts break, that's a cut only silence makes. Some men talk with a polished lie, selling hope cheap as a lullaby. But I judge truth by the scars it spares, not the gloss on a crowd's blank stares. When justice leans like a busted rail, I brace it straight with a tempered nail. If love needs steel where the daylight shades, I give it shade with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes. Where the dirt tells stories and the dawn awaits, where the truth stays still and the false unravels, that's the cut only silence makes. When anger flares like a coal gone wild, and pride runs hot like a spoiled child, I scrape the blaze from the fuel beneath, let the fire shrink to a breathless wreath. I don't draw steel for a showman's crown, I shave the dark from a dying town. When grace grows thin and the roadbed aches, I hold the line with a cut only silence makes. Yeah, the cut only silence makes. Where the heart holds fast and the soul remains. When the world turns crooked and the daylight fades, trust a cut only silence makes.